Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Audio check. Hello. Today is Friday, June 12th, 2026. And I'm here with Gabby. Say hello, Gabby.
Hi.
She decided to come with us, me and Durryle, who has walked off. Today is Alumni Weekend for St. Mary's College of Maryland, which makes 20 years of being a graduate. Well, technically 19, well, technically 20, but technically 19, okay, for me. I was a super senior. I didn't know what I was doing, but thank God I graduated. Anywho, it's Alumni Weekend. We're down here on the St. Mary's River, sitting under a tree, nice and cool. So, Gabby, I'd like to thank you for joining me on this interview.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for having me here.
So, tell me, what is your first thoughts on, is this your first time in St. Mary's?
It is.
Okay. So what is your first thoughts of coming to our campus at St. Mary's College of Maryland?
Well, it's actually a nice experience. It just kind of makes me feel like I'm back in college myself again when staying in the dorm. So I'm excited about that experience. I'm also a Pisces, so I love being by the water. So this was really nice. I'm enjoying the vibe.
All right. Tell us, where did you attend college?
I went to University of Maryland in College Park for undergrad.
All right. Yeah.
I'm a turd.
Okay. And what are your hopes for the weekend? We're planning for karaoke.
Say less. Say less.
Do you have any songs in mind in your heart that you want to sing for the campus?
Y'all know how I do. I rarely have a song in my heart. Y'all know I got a long list of songs that I need to get through. I'll figure something out. You know, I'm down for karaoke. I'll partake.
All right. All right. Well, any questions for me? You got any questions?
I don't have any questions. I'm just looking forward to seeing what St. Mary's have to offer. And like I said, I'm here for the vibes.
Yes, I'm glad. And again, thank you for joining us on this weekend. We're going to have a good time. Yes.
Absolutely. We always do.
Yes. 2026. Woo! Hello. Today is Friday, June 12th, 2026, and I'm here with Veronica Berruz.
Hi, Markea.
Hi, it's so good to see you.
Great to see you too.
Thank you for coming for this interview with me. By chance, I saw you over here talking with Durryle. I was like, wait a minute. I was all the way over there by that tree. I was like, wait a minute. That's Veronica. I had to come over here to see you. Yes.
You're so sweet.
So, my first question of the interview is, how have you been during these last 20 years? Time has flown.
I've been well. Let me think. I went to and graduated from law school.
All right.
Working as a lawyer now. I lived in the Republic of Palau. I lived in Washington, D.C. I lived in Maryland. And now I live in New Jersey.
Oh, wow.
With my husband and my son. My son is 12. He'll be 13 this summer. And he is too close to being my same height. And maybe he's already
wow.
there. Yeah.
Lord. Well, hey, kids grow. You got to let them.
I know.
That's beautiful to hear. All right. So you discussed your current events. Your current events. All right. Let's think back to when you first applied to St. Mary's as a teenager and entering into your freshman year. What was that experience like for you?
Super exciting. That feeling of anticipation of independence was really exciting for me because I lived in a household with pretty strict parents. So the idea of being able to be a couple hours away from them at a place that I had chosen to be at, living independently and just sort of figuring out my education, but also social and adult life. I don't know. It was just very liberating.
Yes. You know what? When you say that, that's the same experience that I had. I was happy to get away, but not too far. I know my mother, she wanted me to stay in Baltimore. But, hey, I came here.
Yes, yay. I'm so glad you did.
Yes, me too. All right, next question. Oh, do you remember the first time we met or interacted?
I honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, do not remember the first time, but I have a few guesses. It was either in a Spanish class, which I think is highly likely, or through Durryle, which is also highly likely.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Not the first time, but the memory that's in my mind is when you tutored me for Professor Ruiz's class. We were reading the book La Cuatrana.
Oh my gosh. Whoa, you're going into the recesses of my brain.
Yeah. I remember that. I didn't know what was going on in that book, but you like helped me understand what was going on.
I did?
Yes.
That warms my heart.
Girl. Oh, and I forgot about this. Everyone, she gave me the recipe to Sex on the Beach. I got that recipe. And Lord have mercy. I don't even want to drink a Sex on the Beach ever again because Here is the edition for the interview with Veronica. Now, I, by mistake, cut the interview, which I actually did for Brandon Buckner too, but his fiance, she heard when I cut it off. Shout out to you for noticing that me cutting off the camera, because with this remote, I have it in my hand and I started fidgeting with it and I cut it off. Anyway, so for Veronica, it cut off when we were talking about her giving me the recipe for sex on the beach. Yeah, I will never drink that ever again in my life because I ran that recipe in the hole. But I cut off the question regarding what are her plans in the next 20 years, or what does she hope to be doing other than collecting Social Security early. And she stated that her goal is to become a certified yoga instructor. So she wants to teach yoga. So I wanted to add that in there because I felt bad for stopping it by mistake. But she wanted me to keep her accountable. So Veronica, we look forward to hearing you becoming a certified yoga instructor in 20 years. Hey, 20 years is going to come up quick. I still can't believe it's been 20 years. So I'll be hopefully interviewing you in 20 years, talking about your yoga instructor life. All right.
That was so fun.
Yay!
Oh.
Oh, did I stop it? Hello. Today is June 12th, 2026, and I am here with Kristin.
Hi.
Hi. We just met, even though we went to St. Mary's at the same time. All right. You
It's
came
a small
into
school.
Yes.
It's a small school, but there's still a lot of people who don't know each other.
Yes. I just finished interviewing Veronica, and she's here with Veronica.
Mm-hmm.
And you graduated in 06, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
this is her 20th year anniversary
Yep.
also. So, Kristin, how have you been during these last 20 years since graduating?
Great. I work for the Navy, so I have lived in Japan. I've seen all of Asia. I now live in Annapolis with my family.
All right.
Yeah, just living my best life.
All right. That sounds awesome. At one point in my life, I wanted to join the Navy, but that didn't happen.
No, I'm a civilian.
You're civilian?
I pretend
Okay.
Navy. Pretend.
I'm sorry?
Is that still on?
Mm-hmm. What happened?
No, that's I'm not
Oh, no.
Oh, it's
you're,
going
not
this
you're not in the way.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's going this way.
You're all good.
You can sit there. All right. So you're a civilian for the Navy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's think back to when you first applied to St. Mary's as a teenager and entering into your freshman year. What was that experience like for you?
It was similar to what Veronica said. Like, I was excited to get out, just get out of my town that I grew up in and get to somewhere where it was like, I chose it. This is where I'm going to be, and this is where I'm going to figure myself out.
Oh,
That's what I thought about St. Mary's. Yeah,
Yes.
it's exciting.
Beautiful. Oh, I forgot to mention in the last interview, we're in front of the water. Isn't it beautiful?
Beautiful.
It's so beautiful. All right. my next question is, do you remember the first time we met? So that is right now, today.
Right now. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
This is great. It'll be a great memory.
yes, a great memory.
Yeah.
Great memory.
Mm-hmm.
The next question is, what do you hope to be doing in the next 20 years other than being eligible for retirement and Social Security if it's still available?
That's a tough one because that's all I can think about my job right now. It's when I can retire. I guess by the time I retire, my daughter, she'll be about 20.
Oh, wow.
So she will be kind of figuring out the college thing. So I'll be excited to watch that experience for her. And I don't really know what I want to do in retirement except for travel. I think I want to go back to traveling.
Traveling?
Yeah, I got to get back into traveling.
Yes, traveling sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah.
I would do that too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for interviewing.
This
It was
is great.
lovely meeting you.
Lovely meeting you too. I will see you again.
Yes, definitely. You're stuck with me now,
I know,
being
I
that
know.
you're on this
I know.
interview.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see it.
All right, this wraps up this interview. Bye. Hello, today is Friday, June 12th, 2026, and I'm here with Brandon Buckner. We are celebrating our 20th anniversary of graduating here at St. Mary's College of Maryland. Hello, Brandon.
Hey, Markea.
It's been years.
It has.
How have you been during these last 20 years?
I've been good.
Yes.
You know, when I left St. Mary's, I went to Morgan and got my master's there. And then once I left Morgan, I joined the federal government.
Yes.
And moved around the country. Lived in Columbia, South Carolina for a year. Moved back to D.C. for a year.
Yes.
And then I lived in Louisiana.
Yeah, I was about to say Louisiana. I
for
remember
6
that.
years, and
That was 6 years?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay, go ahead.
And moved back to D.C. Was in D.C. for about 4 or 5 years, and then moved to New York.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then I'm in Baltimore now.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
in
thank you for
Baltimore.
coming to Baltimore,
Yeah.
the greatest city on earth.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Let's see. I guess you're talking about the current events in your life.
Yeah.
So you're currently working in Baltimore. How do you like it? Well, not how do you like it, Baltimore and everything.
Yeah.
You went to Morgan, like you said, so
Yeah,
you're back here. So what brought you back to Baltimore?
Yeah. So I'm currently the deputy of the Department of Transportation in Baltimore. So it's kind of a full circle moment. I went to Morgan to get my master's in urban planning with a focus in transportation. So I never thought that I would come back and be the deputy of the DOT.
Yay!
So it's been a full circle moment. It's also been a full circle moment because not only am I back in Baltimore as a deputy of the DOT, but I'm now engaged.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Congratulations.
Thank you. And I'll be getting married on October 3rd.
All right.
Yeah, so my life has been changing.
Yes.
But for the better. No, so it's just I'm just glad to be back in the DMV amongst my friends, amongst my family. And you know, my career is still, you know, on its way, but you know, I'm definitely appreciative to kind of be back in the DMV and also be able to attend stuff like this. St. Mary's played a key role in our personal and professional development. Like, I would put a liberal arts degree over any degree. You know, so when I hear people that have gone to certain schools and it sounds like St. Mary's, like I know when they say, "Oh, I got a liberal arts background," I know what type of pedigree they come from because this school teaches us how to critically think, how to write. It teaches us how to build our confidence in ourselves in a diverse environment. You know, so I think that helps us with. That's why so many people from St. Mary's, they do well in grad school. They do well in their careers because I feel like if this environment forces you to build relationships with anybody, and it gets you out of your comfort zone, and that's really what life is about. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great perspective, sir.
Yeah.
Let's now that you have graduated, let's think back to when you initially applied to St. Mary's and as a teenager, and then entering into your freshman year. What was that experience like for you?
So, repeat that one again.
When you first applied to St. Mary's as a teenager, and then entering into your freshman year, what was that experience like for you?
So, all right. I applied to St. Mary's because, for one, this was before social media.
Of
So
course.
it allowed my imagination to work, and I applied, hadn't even visited the school, and my dad was like, "How you going to go to a school you never been to?"
Wow.
And I was like, it just doing my research and just hearing about it. I was like, I think that's a school for me. And then just coming down here and visiting it, sunny day on the water, I was like, this is a school for me. But coming here, I was excited because it was different. That's the point I want to get to. Growing up in DC, and I'm pretty sure it was the same for you coming to Baltimore. It was completely different than what I was used to, and that attracted me to it.
Okay.
It was a complete culture shock, and I was caught up in the rapture. Having a roommate, calling your roommate. You can bring your TV, you can bring your fridge. Like everything was like genuine, if that makes sense. You couldn't do any research. None of us probably had phones as freshmen.
Right.
But I just really want to paint the picture of like it was very organic. Choosing St. Mary's, coming to visit the campus, never wavered on the decision. And as a freshman, I'll be transparent. I really just want to make sure I did well. So I wanted to get a 2.0 my freshman year, and I was able to achieve that. So, because I just heard so many stories of people like going to any school and it's not doing well their first year.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I could just figure out a way, and I just set that bar, I'm gonna get a 3.0 my first year, and I did that.
That's awesome.
So I was like, all right, I figured this thing out, and I'm gonna be good to go.
Yes.
And the rest is history. Of course you have your ups and downs, but I think what helped, it built my confidence that I could do well academically. In an uncomfortable environment.
Yes.
And a challenging environment. So I was like, okay, once I figured that out, the other part was just building the relationships and making this campus fun.
Yes,
And
we had fun. I know that.
No, I don't think I've told a lot of you this story, but we made St. Mary's fun.
We certainly did.
My brothers would come down here, and when they eventually went to school, it was like, man, it's not like St. Mary's.
Oh.
And I had to explain to them, I said, we truly made St. Mary's fun. Like the relationships we built, like it wasn't like we were down here doing amazing, like we made it fun.
Yeah, it was a general wholesome fun.
Yeah, we made the fun, we made the best out of everything.
Yes.
And I think that made the experience enjoyable, because a lot of times you can go to school and you can kind of point out the things that aren't going well. And I think we were lucky enough where you had a campus that supports you with anything you want to do, whether it was the organizations,
No, thank you.
No, we fine. Just think about it. You can get rides on campus.
Right.
You can't do that at other schools.
Right.
So the resources is what kind of it allows you just to focus on what you need to focus on, and that's graduating.
Yes.
All right, so what else you got?
Yes, well, going off on the fun, we did have a lot of fun and the rides, and I know you gave me rides into town.
Yeah. So speaking on the fun, all right, so we did gospel choir
the
together.
Gospel choir, the play, we had drama class. We had drama class together.
So we took a lot of class. See the thing, so as friends in our network, when we say we have fun, we're not talking about like bad fun. Like, wholesome fun. Like we've been gospel choir. We did plays. We all took classes together.
Yep.
Especially we found really good professors. So like that just made it fun. We would sit in the great room all day and laugh and talk and talk about each other and then we would do like the Sunday dinner sometimes. Yeah. And we would host parties.
I forgot about that at DPC.
Yeah.
Fun times at DPC.
So we, we made it fun, and it was memorable. And I think those experiences have allowed all of our relationships to kind of maintain over time because of those memories. You don't think you're ever going to get out of here while you're here, but
Lord, I know for sure.
Life does move on, but those experiences, I'll never forget those.
Yes, that is a beautiful reflection.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about that far in depth, but yes.
We definitely we gave a lot of people rides. Everybody did have a car on campus.
I still don't drive, but we're not going to talk about that
Sheets
right now.
Run, Walmart run.
Walmart, y'all spent a lot of time in there with me. Lord.
The Foot Locker is now a hookah place now.
Oh, that was a hookah place?
It's a hookah place now.
No.
That was a Foot Locker on you probably didn't.
I rolled by something. I thought that was a Foot Locker. Maybe I didn't recognize if it was a hookah place or not. But
it's a hookah place now. Yeah. So, but I wouldn't change anything. The campus still feels the same. Right off the water. The air is clear down here.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Do you remember the first time we met or interacted? I have one memory. Do you remember?
Oh man, I typically have that's a really good question, Markea. I have some memories of you our freshman year, but I'm trying to remember the first time. You about to make me use some. I'm really good at this type of stuff. But all right, you got to go first then.
All right. So I remember we had English class in the evening. It was an English evening class freshman year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So in the campus center, we're sitting in the campus center right now. So during the freshman, or I guess the fall semester, there was a karaoke booth, and they allowed people to record tracks for karaoke. I love karaoke, by the way, if you don't know. But so I recorded a karaoke track, and I had my little CD player, and I was letting everybody listen to it, and I gave it to you. And you would listen to it like, oh my gosh! I sang.
Don't tell me. I promise you, it was not a Deborah Cox song.
It was.
That was about to be the memory.
Yeah. That was it. And you were listening to it in English class, and yeah, that was the first memory.
It's funny because I was going to say I felt like it was karaoke, and you sang a Deborah Cox song, but I didn't realize that was our first. See?
Yes. Wow. The good
I
times.
know. I remember. I was like, wow. She can. Deborah Cox. All her songs are like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I told my fiance this story. So, what made me join gospel choir was, you remember how y'all used to do the, I guess the gospel choir would do like the annual big performance, and y'all, I can't remember the church on campus, but I remember we went and you killed it.
Oh wow!
I was like, oh yeah, I got the.
Oh wow! No, I don't remember that.
But no, you was the reason me. That was you. You were the reason me and Danien joined.
Oh wow!
We attended that. I was like, I think I'm gonna join.
That's an awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
Yes, he was on the gospel choir. He had a solo, by the way.
Just a little something,
He can sing.
Just the basics, shower, a shower career.
Once I find Danien, we're going to interview you too.
Yeah.
So you don't, Danien, you'll know.
You next, Danien.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. The final question. So what do you hope to be doing in the next 20 years other than being on the road to retirement and collecting Social Security early if it's still available?
Yeah, so in 20 years, I'm going to say I will still be happily married, hopefully with healthy grown children at that time.
All right.
But just continuing to stay motivated. Hopefully I would have had a decorated career as a transportation executive. I'm going to speak that into fruition.
Yes, praise God.
And one thing I'm passionate about is just balance, and that's having a strong career, but pouring into my friends, being available to my friends, being available to my parents and my brothers, and just being a value add in every room that I'm in. So if I can kind of maintain that, because things happen, and but if I can maintain, if I can sum it up, it's in 20 years. If I can still be adding value in every room that I'm in and being intentional, I think that's what success will be for me. Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Brandon, for participating in this interview. I greatly appreciate it.
Just to tell y'all, she wanted to interview me in the great room. I'm like, come on.
No, I didn't know if you were on your way off, or I didn't want to lose.
We had to come and get some scenery.
Yes.
So
beautiful
I spent
scenery.
Enough time in the great room. I'm not sure if I want to come
yes,
back.
Yes, it's very dull in there.
Interviewed in the great. Don't get me wrong. We had an amazing time in the great room. No disrespect, but I'm not sure if that's where I want my, unsung footage.
And Miss Fiance Karen, do you want to come in and join us?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So I've told her, I'm gonna tell you. I said, when you get down here, act like you ain't heard none of these stories. So that was my advice. I said, act like you hadn't heard it before.
Yes.
Act like it's your first time here. Yes. We're gonna talk about the same stuff.
We are.
Definitely.
It was a good time.
It was epic.
Again, good, wholesome fun.
It was epic times. Yeah.
Love that. What did you think of it's your first time on campus. What do you think of the campus and the environment?
I went to a PWI as well, so it's very reminiscent my time in college, just on the beach.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to seeing more and hearing more stories.
Yes.
Supporting him this weekend.
Yes. Yes, we're glad to have you, and we're going to have a good old time. Do you sing? You like karaoke?
I like karaoke. I don't sing very well,
Okay.
but I still participate.
All right. Well, I'll try to put on a show tonight. Yes.
It might be one show.
One show.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we are again at St. Mary's College of Maryland at the Campus Center. Markea Daniels and Brandon Buckner, and soon to be Mrs. Buckner.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Thank you. Bye.
Good job, Markea. I enjoyed this.
Hello. Today is Friday, June 12th, 2026, and I'm here with Sean Floyd, and we are celebrating our 20th anniversary from graduating St. Mary's College of Maryland. Sean, my first question for you is, how have you been during these last 20 years?
I've been fantastic. St. Mary's has treated me very well. I've learned a lot. I've used a lot of good skills that I got from my degree in political science with my minor in African diaspora studies. And it's really kind of prepared me for the world. So I've been good.
Yes, I'm so glad to hear that you're doing well. Meaning, we have seen each other within the last 20 years.
Absolutely.
However,
today
is a very special day.
It's our 20th anniversary. Absolutely.
Yes. All right, so let's discuss the current events in your life.
Okay.
Now, I know that you are currently, you want to discuss this?
I mean, it is what it is.
Okay.
It's your interview. I'm here for it.
Okay, you're currently in running for the Prince George's County Council at Large.
Absolutely.
Yes. My friend is running for council at Prince
Vote Sean A. Floyd.
Prince George's County. So, I am happy for you.
Thank you.
Do you want to elaborate? I don't know when I'm going to post this, but I do want to highlight his moment right now.
I appreciate it.
Yes. Do you want to elaborate on that?
Reality of it is this. It's been 20 years since we graduated. And throughout all of my career experiences, I feel like everything I learned at St. Mary's and have built up since then has prepared me for this level. So I'm running for Prince George's County Council at Large. I know that I can make change in my county because it's change that we actually need. So we're in early vote right now and preparing for Election Day on June 23rd. And we're going to see what happens next. Either way, I'm still going to be in the game.
Yes. All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Now, let's go back in time. Now, let's think back to when you first applied to St. Mary's as a teenager and entering into your freshman year. What was that experience like for you?
St. Mary's is very different. I think I could honestly say that I wanted an experience from college that was not like any other experience I had been through. And coming to St. Mary's gave me that experience. I met a different group of people. I engaged in different conversations. And quite honestly, the pace of my world changed. Coming from an urban environment to a rural place where I could either drive or sail to get out was a lot of change.
Yes.
We didn't have a place to sail where I came from, like unless she was going down the creek in my backyard.
Right.
So St. Mary's is definitely different, but it was definitely a different environment that I needed.
Right. That is a beautiful experience. He's like my fourth interview for this evening. But yeah, it's interesting hearing everyone's perspective when they entered into the college.
I will say this. I think a number of us are first generation college grads too. So that makes a difference in what we made our experience be.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm a first generation college grad on both sides of my family. So it's like you don't really have anybody to tell you how to do it. But
Right.
you know, if I lean into it, I can get through it.
Right.
And it was people like you and the friends and the network we made that helped us get through it.
Right. Definitely. My next question is, I have a memory, but do you remember the first time that we met?
No, absolutely not.
You don't?
I don't.
Okay, well,
Because you have always been the same person that you were. So I don't have a particular moment of like, oh, this is Markea.
Yeah.
Like, you've always been Markea.
well, I'll tell the story, and you're gonna remember.
Let's go.
All right, so this was freshman orientation.
Okay.
Now, somehow I signed up for, and you signed up for it too. It was like a community service event during orientation.
Word.
And I mean, you were there too, clearly, but we ended up cleaning up a school.
Yep.
And I was not prepared.
Yep.
I dressed like I was going
Markea
to.
came as a lady.
Yeah. I had on
As a
like
lady.
these sandals, these khaki capris and a light yellow tank top or like shirt, and we were there to clean up. So I was out of my element.
And that's what I said. I was in sweatpants and a t-shirt. Like, let's go.
Exactly. So, but I met you when it was over. We were grabbed. They had us. They transported us in a school bus.
Yep.
And I sat down. I was like, "Oh, thank God." I mean, no offense to community service, but I was not dressed appropriately. I can do community service, but I wasn't dressed appropriately, and I was ready to get out of there. So, Sean, he came in on the bus carrying like a school desk, like over his head. He was bringing it in on the bus. That's the memory in my head. And then he came and sat next to me. He was like, hello.
That sounds about right.
He was like, how are you? What's your name? I'm like, hi, I'm Markea. And then we started talking about our brothers.
Yes.
I was like, our siblings. So I was like, I have a younger brother. My younger
100%.
brother is 8 years younger than me. And then your mother.
Mine is 7 years. Mine is 17 years younger than me.
Yeah. So
remember, he was a toddler running up down the hall when we started.
So we started talking about our siblings, and that's how our conversation
I do
started.
remember that. I don't think I was carrying a desk.
You were
but
carrying something
I was carrying
heavy.
something. I do remember that. And it was like, because I'm really one of them people that, especially coming down here, like, we need to speak. And I feel like a lot of people don't speak to each other for no reason. It's like, oh, I see you, but I'm going to sit on the bus, and if you don't speak to me, I ain't going to speak to you.
Yeah.
No. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, he got in my face. I'm not that type of person to get up in people's face.
It was me. And then I found out you was from Baltimore, and I was like, maybe I didn't do this right. But it worked out.
Yes, it did work out. Oh, wow. That's our memory.
That's a fact.
Yes.
That is.
And my last question for the evening, or for this interview, is what do you hope to be doing in the next 20 years, other than on the road to retirement and being eligible to collect Social Security at 62 early, if that's what you want to do, even if Social Security is available?
So, I don't know if a retirement is a thing for me.
Oh.
I'm a worker.
Okay.
Like, always have been, always will be. I think I could retire, but I would end up still doing something else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's a real type of retirement for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think, to your point though, it's a balance. So it's what's your work and then what does your fun look like too. So I want to travel a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely do that. I enjoy traveling internationally because you learn about different cultures, different people, and different experiences. But I also know that, well, currently, I'm running for county council in Prince George's County. And most of the time, it's an elected official thing then. Like, if I don't win now, most candidates don't win their first time running. Maybe I will run again in 4 years. Mm-hmm. But you know me enough to know 4 years is a long time for me.
It is.
So I could pack my bags in 2 weeks and move tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'm open. I am open to life. I'm open to spouse companionship. I'm open to kids. I'm open to whatever because it's kind of the St. Mary's way.
Yes.
You just stay open.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear your perspective on your 20 years and your life right now. And thank you so much, Sean.
Thank you for having me, Markea. I can't wait to see this interview.
Yes, thanks for participating. Again, I don't know when I'm going to post this. I just wanted to do this for this moment because this is a very special moment.
Absolutely, it is.
Yes, and I wanted to
20th
remember
anniversary,
this.
and I am excited to say I have known you for over 20 years.
Definitely.
Because it's 20 years since we graduated,
Yes.
not 20 years since we met.
Exactly. We were little young kids, 18, not knowing what we're doing.
And we did it.
Exactly.
all we got.
We made it and we're surviving. We're still here.
100%.
Yes. Thank you, Sean.
I love you.
I love you. Today is Friday,
Hello.
June 12th, 2026, and I'm here with Durryle.
While I still look young.
Dr. Durryle Brooks.
Dr. Durryle Brooks, thank you.
And it's our 20-year anniversary from graduating St. Mary's College of Maryland.
20 fucking years. Yes.
So, Dr. Durryle, even though I have seen him all of these 20 years, but how have you been during these last 20 years?
I've been up and down because the truth is that 20 years, you can't expect there to be any linear.
Oh, shoot. The microphone is down. There we go. Okay.
No linear version. So I've been good. I've been tired. I've been sleepy. I've been angry. I've been hurt. I've been sad. I've been disappointed. I've been happy and profoundly grateful and also just meh. So that's what 20 years does.
Yes.
But every time I come to St. Mary's, I'm happy.
It's a beautiful time every time we come to St. Mary's.
Every
I've been
time.
waiting for this moment all year.
Yeah. And she made notes and checklists. And I'm like, I'm annoyed because it's specific and I don't care about the details, but she does.
I made notes.
And I'm grateful for it.
I made
So
sure we
thank you.
made it here.
Thank you.
Oh man, the bar is closing. Well, anyway, neither here nor there. All right.
Shot.
Everybody!
Hey.
Okay, so let's discuss the current events in your life. You have recently, as of last week,
Yes.
you have become a Phi Beta Sigma man.
Absolutely.
And of course, at St. Mary's, there's no Greek life.
There's
so
no
I
Greek
don't
life.
know the order of things.
Yeah.
And then just last week, he's like, oh, come to this event. I'm the Phi Beta Sigma man. I'm like, what? How come you didn't tell me? But
Yeah, so thank you, first of all, for being there.
Yes.
If you weren't there, I'd probably cut you. But thank you for not missing it. Because it's special. It was a special moment.
Yes.
And we didn't have Greek life here. We had sports and athletics. And that's beautiful. And the last couple of years, it's been a lot. But being in the fraternal intake process and being able to get to the finish line, it's been a great gift. And it's always good to feel like your family is at the end of the line. And so what I'll tell you is that my mom was like, why wasn't Markea in our family pictures? And I was like, I don't know why the fuck she wasn't in the family pictures. And she was like, yeah, she's pretending. She's like, she's been in the family since day one. She should have been here. So everybody loves you, and you're my family, clearly.
That's
so
beautiful.
You get the best and the worst of me. So that's what family is. But my mom was like, tell Markea that anytime we're doing a family photo, you should be in the photo.
Thank you. Thanks,
That's
Mom.
what she said.
Yes. And he was all over the place. It was hard to grab him.
I was.
Because I did want to do the group photo, like how I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
I wanted to gather everyone and do it well. Like, he's all over the place. We're fine.
Yeah, which I also hated. That I was like, I don't want to talk about any shit. I don't want to talk about anything. But
Yes. It's beautiful. It was a beautiful moment, and I'm glad I made it.
thank you for being there.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Our next question. Let's think back to when you first applied to St. Mary's as a teenager.
Yeah.
And entering into your freshman year. What was that experience like for you?
I feel like it was unplanned. Not because my counselors didn't think that I should go to college, but I had not considered what it meant.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was in a program, and I knew that St. Mary's was trying to bring more Black students to St. Mary's. College Bound had partnered, and we got on the bus to drive down. And that's where I met you. I met some other folks. And for me, like, what was clear is that, like, I had two choices. Like, I had to go to choice to go to College Park or St. Mary's. I got it at St. Mary's, and that's where I went. And I have not regretted any moment of my time here at this college. And it's been the best experience, one of the best educational experiences of my life. So I'm really, really happy to be here.
Yes. Yes, again, we've met. My next question is, do you remember the first time we met and interacted? And we both know because we were there, and it's an unforgettable moment. So we were,
we were on a van.
Yeah, we were on a van.
Driving down
again
to this college in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere.
And all I knew is that, hey, College Bound is doing a thing. So shout out to College Bound for making scholarships available and making sure that Black students in Baltimore City were choosing all possible options.
Yes.
Go here, go here, there, like whatever it is. They were like, try it. And then I just remember them like saying, hey, why don't you go, his name was Nick. He was like, go down to St. Mary's. I was like, okay, like college wasn't on my immediate radar.
Right.
And so, yeah.
I mean, I wanted to go to college, but I did not have a set plan of what I wanted to do. And I just landed here. That's my story. I landed here based on what I want to say, based on the financial aid that was provided to me. So I was like, okay, let's go.
Let's go. And like, for me, it was like, I hadn't thought much about it. I don't know if I thought I was that smart. I knew I was smart enough. Like, I never felt like that, but it was more like to leave Baltimore where I was comfortable.
You were, okay.
To like come to a place that I was deeply uncomfortable was a lot. And you were on the bus ride. And my gift is that we've been at this since 20 some years, and it's a gift. And whether or not I'm happy or not, life is happening, and we get to figure this shit out together. But we've been at karaoke.
Yes.
In varying degrees of intensity, but we stay true to our karaoke roots.
Yes, and again, we were on Gospel Choir together.
And Gospel Choir.
In another interview, I interviewed Brandon Buckner, and he mentioned that we were all on the choir together.
Yes.
We sang together on the Gospel Choir here at St. Mary's. So karaoke, Gospel Choir, we like to sing, definitely.
Absolutely.
All right, and for my final question, what do you hope to be doing in the next 20 years other than on the road to retirement and being eligible to collect Social Security early at 62, if it's still there?
That's a great question. So what I will say is this. My hope is that I will have a full-fledged company.
All right.
That I am deeply happy about the work that we get to do as a company, helping people do healing work. And that at 62, I will be back here, but I have made a substantial contribution to the college.
Yes.
Maybe, I don't know if I'll have a building, but at least give me
a building in Dr. Durryle Brooks' name.
Dr. Durryle Brooks. Like, I want to make that level of contribution to this university, this college, because I loved it. I loved every moment. So that's my goal.
All right. You heard it here first.
Give me a couple meals so I can give a couple meals away.
Yes.
And a couple meals will go to St. Mary's College of Maryland.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Durryle Brooks, for participating in this interview, even though I had to drag you over here.
Drag me.
I did.
I was so annoyed. I really thank you, Markea, for doing it.
Yes.
We'll appreciate this 20 years from now.
Exactly.
Right now,
I'm just annoyed. To do it.
Yes.
Thank you. And good night, folks.
Good night.
Today is June 12th, 2026. And I'm here with Danien Stanback. And we're celebrating our 20th anniversary from graduating St. Mary's College. Hello, Danien. How have you been during these last 20 years?
Hello, Markea. I've been great. Life is good, Doing well. Yeah.
Yes, I haven't seen you. I don't remember the last time I saw you. I really don't.
I don't either, to be honest. Yeah. I think it might have been like graduation day.
And I really don't want to say that, but
it's been that long, I think.
It's been that long.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've seen... No. Pause. Hard pause.
Hard pause.
We went to Ocean City with Allie in 2008.
Oh, we did.
That was the last time. It's still been a long time.
Did. Yeah.
So 18 years.
Okay. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about
Yes, we did. Yeah. And action. So, this weekend, did you enjoy yourself this weekend?
I hated it. It was fun. It was good.
Good times. Good times.
We'll come back next year.
All right. Ocean City 09.
Maybe before that,
Next year.
Oh, next year.
Oh. Or whatever. We'll be back. You heard it. We'll be back. Yes. I was trying to figure out when the last time I saw Danien, and then right now I'm just talking about it. Yes, it was we went to Allie's beach house. Or her parents' beach house.
Mm-hmm.
So let's discuss the current events in your life. What's going on? Did you want to elaborate on anything?
I mean, current events are great, I guess. I work at Total Wine. I'm enjoying myself.
All right. Yes.
Living the dream.
Yes. Living the dream.
Yeah.
I'm unemployed right now.
Oh,
so,
right.
yes, we're living the life.
I didn't drum anything up. All right.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay. All right. Let's think back to when you first applied to St. Mary's as a teenager and entering into your freshman year. How was that experience for you?
It was odd, I guess, because I didn't really know what I was doing. You know,
Right.
It was one of those things like I don't think I really thought very much about college. I just knew, you're supposed to go to
Yeah,
college,
right.
and so that was just
Same
kind of
here.
the idea. Like, well, I got to apply somewhere, so applied to like the schools that I knew and the schools I thought I wanted to get into. And I didn't really think very much about St. Mary's. I had a neighbor that went here, and she was like 2 years older than me, so she would talk to me about St. Mary's every time I would talk to her, and I wasn't paying her any attention because I didn't really think I would want to come down here. And so I had a friend from high school whose cousin went down here as well, so we came for a visit, and I kind of spent some time with them, and the school was okay, but I still wasn't really sold on it. So it was really kind of between there and Howard, and eventually I don't think I ever really wanted to go to Howard either, so I just kind of chose the one that I thought would be most comfortable, but then also my plan was really to just kind of transfer after my first year to another.
You were trying to leave?
Yeah, no, so I had there was an advisor, or I'm not sure what his role was, but he came and spoke to all of the seniors in high school and was telling us, if you go to an in-state school, it's a lot easier to just transfer into another school in the state. And so I didn't get into Maryland at the time. I was like, well, that'll be my way to just kind of get into College Park. And so I got down here, and eventually, I made lifelong friends. I didn't think that they were lifelong friends at the time.
We're the best.
We never really thought about that, but they were able to talk me into staying here. So
Right. I'm glad that this is my first time hearing his experience. This is why I had these interviews and just for the memories and everything. But yeah, I'm glad to hear your perspective on your experience.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. All right. My next question is: do you remember the first time we met or interacted? Because I don't.
Was it gospel choir?
I don't know.
It feels like it has to have been earlier than that.
Gospel choir was the second part, but like our first. I know you stayed in Dorch, and I was talking to Brandon Buckner about this. I know you stayed in Dorch, and I probably met you it was spring semester. I don't remember you fall. I met Sean fall, but I remember meeting you. I guess we don't have a concrete memory of our first interaction, but yes.
Yeah. I hung with a different crowd like my freshman year, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably why I didn't
So like
see
even ironically, like even Sean was my roommate. I didn't really hang with Sean freshman year. He was just like my roommate, and I would like see him around, and I would talk to him because he's my roommate. But I hung out with the people that I knew from high school that also came here as well. And so eventually, like that whole situation was just kind of like I outgrew the people from high school that I came with, and Sean and these people were here.
Mhm.
So I just naturally like gravitated to friends of Sean's.
Okay.
So if you were in that group, that was
Yes.
probably how I met you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. We again back onto the gospel choir. Yes. Danien was on the choir. He had a solo.
Did I?
You did. You did. You don't remember. No. I'm trying to remember the song. You and Charlita was in. You don't remember. But I have the video. It's going to come out eventually. But yeah, I used to record. Like right now, I'm doing these interviews, but I did record our time in gospel choir when we were young back in the day.
Okay.
It's on VHS. Those
Was
little
I good at
tapes.
least?
Yeah, you were good. Yes, he has a nice voice. And hopefully we can get into karaoke tonight. So if you want to sing a song, you got a song on your heart.
No.
You can.
Yin Yang twins.
Hey, whatever we can get. Okay, and for my final question, what do you hope to be doing in the next 20 years other than being on the road to retirement or collecting Social Security early if it's still there and when you're 62?
That's a great question, honestly. Just doing ideally something that I love. And I'm still figuring that out, quite frankly. I think I like what I do now. Could I see doing it for another 20 years? Probably not.
Right.
Wow. I see myself going to Sheets in 20 years. How about that?
No. Excuse Durryle's being rude. No one interrupted our interview. Anyway.
Maybe something in music. I guess I like music a lot. Yeah.
And we're going to start tonight in karaoke.
No, it's not. It's not that. Not singing.
Okay. All right.
Maybe music production.
Okay. All right. Music producer Danien Stanback.
Extraordinary.
We hope to see throughout these next 20 years. And Danien, I want to thank you for participating, even though I had to. I didn't have to drag you, but yes, I showed you the questions, and this has been on my heart. I was like, let me interview everyone and see what their perspective is on this whole experience. And thank you for participating.
Thank you. It wasn't as bad as I thought.
Yes, I told you it wasn't as bad. Yes, it was a good time. So again, we're gonna go to Sheets or continue our evening for the night. All right. Thank you, Danien.
Thank you, Markea.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Bye.
See you later.
Coming to you live from the Green Door here in St. Mary's City, Maryland. Gabby, let the crowd know what you think of the Green Door.
It's a real vibe. They try to play our music. they kind of cater to us.
Yes, we're having a good time here tonight. All right, we have come to the end with Sean. He's leaving us early. Day one. I'm glad that you came and participated, and hope to see you soon on a longer trip.
To the next 20 years.
Yes, woo! Hello. Today is Saturday, June 13th, 2026, and I am here with Crystal Murillo. This is Alumni Weekend 2026 at St. Mary's College of Maryland, and I ran into Crystal. This is actually her 21st year. She started a year before me at St. Mary's. Yes. Say hello to the camera, Crystal. And thank you for doing the interview with me.
You're welcome.
I've interviewed enough people yesterday, and I'm going to continue. I stayed in the house. We stayed in the apartment dorm today. I had to refresh myself because I was tired. But thanks for doing the interview with me. The first question is, how have you been doing during these last 20 years?
So since I've graduated, it's been 21 and doing well. I've married, got my son, trying to convince him to come to St. Mary's.
All right.
So we'll see in 2 years if he decides to come to St. Mary's.
Yes, son is in the background.
Homeschooling him.
Okay.
I teach at the College of Southern Maryland.
Okay.
Wrote my first novel, so that's going to be coming out.
All right.
October.
That's awesome. What's the name of the novel?
Tagged.
Okay, I'll be looking out for that.
Okay.
Tagged by Crystal Murillo. That's beautiful. Okay, well, the second question was current events in your life.
Yes, that is a big current event.
Yes, current event. Next question is, let's think back to when you first applied to St. Mary's as a teenager and your freshman year. What was that experience like for you?
My first time applying to St. Mary's, well, I was homeschooled in high school. And so
I think, okay.
So I was homeschooled and I didn't know where I wanted to go to school. And so I kept getting all these brochures and everything in the mail. Nothing sparked my interest. My father said, why don't you check out St. Mary's? And I was like, all girl Catholic school. No, thank you. I don't want to go to St. Mary's. So he told me it wasn't all girls. It wasn't Catholic. So he said, go sit away for some info. So back then, before internet and Google, we had this big, huge, thick book of all the colleges in the whole entire United States.
Coming back to me.
So I flipped through, found St. Mary's, and sent away, wrote them to get info. As soon as I got the brochure in the mail, I saw the aerial view of campus and the water, and I said, that's where I'm going. That's where I'm applying. I didn't apply anywhere else. And so, and I came here and loved all 4 of my years here. Come back every year.
That is beautiful. Like I said, I've been interviewing everyone and hearing everyone's story on how they got to St. Mary's, and it's beautiful. Beautiful. Next question. Do you remember the first time we met or interacted?
So that I don't remember the very first time, but I do remember how you were in love with Juan Dixon. So
yes, those were the days. You're hearing it for the first time, folks. I used to be in love with Juan Dixon.
Yes.
And I actually, sophomore year in drama class, we had to write a play. And one of the characters' names was Juan Dixon.
That I did not know.
Yes. I can't believe I did that. Lord have mercy. But yes, I'm over Juan Dixon now, for the record.
That's good.
He's a married man. Don't come after me, Robin. All right. Let's see. Oh, for you, I remember we had Spanish 101 together.
That's right.
And we lived in QA. You were upstairs. You on the second floor in QA.
3rd floor, the top floor. But when you come in, when they come in, you come in on the 2nd floor.
Yeah.
So I lived all the way at the top. Yeah. Yep. That's right. You did live in QA.
We did live in QA.
Yes.
And was Elizabeth your roommate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
See?
Elizabeth. That was the year Crystal lived in QA too.
Yep. Crystal.
And Torreya lived in QA.
Yep. Torreya, she was like 2 doors down from me.
Okay.
Yeah. Those were the days. And then for the final question, what do you hope to be doing in the next 20 years other than being on the road to retirement and collecting Social Security early, if it's still there?
If it's still there. In the next 20 years, well, hopefully over the next 20 years, I can build this author career up.
Oh, yes.
And write some more books.
Mm-hmm.
So, and get paid.
Yes, definitely. Let's
That would
hope
be
and
nice.
wish for that.
Let's just hope for that.
New York's best time seller. Yes.
Any one of these days, yes.
Yes, well, I do wish you all the best and in your endeavors and your author, you're entering into becoming well, you are an author now, but more books to come.
Thank you.
And hopefully your son will join St. Mary's.
Alumni,
But no pressure. No pressure, son.
Never pressure.
No pressure.
Yes.
But again.
But all the pressure.
But again, thanks for stopping by and let me know that you were here because, again, I was resting and recuperating, which I should be outside. I'm going to go outside now.
Yeah, the weather's been nice.
Yes.
Much better than it has been.
Yes. But again, thank you, Crystal Nesmith-Murillo, for interviewing with me today. Yay. Hello.
Hello.
Today is Saturday, June 13th, 2026, and I am here today with Mayor Brandon Scott.
What up,
How are
Markea?
you?
I'm good. What's up? You good?
Yes. How have you been doing during the last 20 years?
It went by fast, but pretty good. Living my life dream, but it went by too fast. It's like I feel like I blinked from May 13th, 2006, and then I blinked and it was today. It went by real quick.
Yes.
Real quick. You get old fast.
Yes, we are up there in age now. We're 42. We met at 18. Let's go back down memory lane. Do you remember the first time we met?
I don't, but I can assume it was the first weekend we were here. Probably had to be something like that. Yeah.
Well, my memory, I don't remember you the fall semester. I remember meeting you
in the second semester.
The second semester.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I remember a lot from the first semester, but not that.
Okay.
It's a long time ago, Markea.
It has been a long time ago.
A long time ago.
And you gave us rides from St. Mary's to
Durryle
Baltimore.
Brooks still owes me gas money.
Oh, okay. He didn't hear you, but he'll
it's
see
on
this.
The video. Yeah.
You owe Brandon gas money from 25 years ago. Yeah.
This is my interview, not yours. Beat it, Mackenzie.
Oh my God. He called nothing. All right. Next question. Think back when you first applied to St. Mary's as a teenager and entering in as a freshman year. How was that experience for you?
So my story's a little different. I didn't really apply. I had no intentions of coming to St. Mary's.
Oh.
I went to school, my senior year of high school, and my coach, my dad, and a young lady, and Jeff, who you might remember, were sitting in my first period classroom and said, "This is where we think you should go to school." So that I looked into it, did it, and then ended up coming here, and then it was great. But it's really, for me, we built like family, friendships, lifelong friendship, in addition to like all the knowledge and all the great fun that we had. But it was great.
Yes.
Some of the best times of my life.
Right. I'm glad to hear that experience. I asked everyone their perspective on coming to St. Mary's, and everyone has a different story. And for my final question for you, and I do appreciate you doing this interview.
Anytime.
What do you hope to be doing in the next 20 years, other than on the road to, might be different for you, but on the road to retirement or your future endeavors?
I can retire right now, so I'm going to be retired in 20 years. Just watching my kids play sports or do whatever they want to do in life and just enjoying myself.
All right.
That's what I'll be doing. Oh, yeah, 62, absolutely, I'll be retired.
62.
I'll be retired, hopefully, at least 10 years, if not more.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Brandon.
Anytime.
It was great. Thank you. Bye. Hello, today is Saturday, June 13th, 2026, and I am here at St. Mary's College of Maryland with Ify. How have you been during these which year was you?
2008.
Okay, so during the last 18 years, how have you been?
I have been well. It's always nice to come here and connect with everyone again, but I've been good.
Good. What are some current events in your life that that's going on, or that you would like to discuss, or anything special happening in your life right now?
Yeah, so I'm practicing law in Baltimore. I've been doing that for about 12 years. I'm a medical malpractice defense attorney, so representing doctors and hospitals, and I really enjoy that.
Oh, that is good to know. I didn't know that. I saw you at the end of 2024 at the gala. Remember?
Yes.
Yes. That was a good. We had a good time.
That was a great time. Great celebration.
Yes, great celebration. It's good to know that. I did not know you were an attorney. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So what law school did you go to?
American in Washington, D.C.
Okay. All right. Good. So you stayed close.
Yeah.
Well, you close. Okay. Now let's think back to when you first applied to St. Mary's as a teenager, and entering into your freshman year. What was that experience like for you?
I mean, it was exciting but kind of scary, because when you're a teenager, you don't really know what the future holds. You don't know what you want to be. You don't have an idea of a career. You're just like, obviously I want to further my education, but what that education looks like, I don't know. I mean, in law school, I didn't think I would become a lawyer. It was not something I thought about. Right. It just kind of happened after graduation. I did law school, but certainly not what I thought of doing. But I will say that my education here definitely equipped me for the role that I have today.
All right. Well, that's good. That is great to hear. And knowing that you were able to leave St. Mary's and go on to be a lawyer. Let's see. The next question is, do you remember the first time we met or interacted?
Yes, I believe we had a Spanish class.
Yes, we did
with
have
Jose
Spanish.
Ballesteros.
Jose Ballesteros. Shout out to Jose.
Yes.
If you ever see this.
Yes, he's still here. I believe he's the Spanish department chair.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah, we had a class together. We had a couple classes together.
Yeah, we did have a couple of classes together. Yes, I do remember you from our Spanish classes together.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. And for the final question, everyone hates this question now that I've been asking it. However, I'm going to ask you, what do you hope to be doing in the next 20 years, other than on the road to retirement and being eligible to collect Social Security if it's still available?
Right. I would just say I hope I'm able to make a positive impact in the community. Mm-hmm. Not sure exactly what that would look like, whether it's staying in private practice or doing something else, but making a positive impact, I think, is what I would want my legacy 20 years from now to be.
That is a beautiful, beautiful reflection and hope for the next 20 years. I hope to have a positive impact in the next 20 years also, and have money for retirement.
Of course, wouldn't we all, right?
Well, thank you so much, Ify, for participating in this interview. Everyone I see, I had to ask, and I saw you. Everyone's popping up now. I've been resting all day after interviewing people yesterday.
Right.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm sure, yeah.
But yes. Again, thank you. We're down here at St. Mary's College of Maryland, down by the St. Mary's River. And goodbye, and thank you again.
Thank you.
Now, before I interview myself, because I interviewed everyone else, and now it's time for me to give my answers. But actually, I'm a super senior. I graduated in the year 2007, but my actual year is 2006. So I'm down here celebrating with my friends that I met when I first came here to St. Mary's. So the first question for myself is, how have I been doing these last 20 years? I have been through not a lot, but I've had my experiences during these last 20 years. I've joined the Peace Corps. I was in Panama for 27 months because my major was Spanish here at St. Mary's. And then on and off, I've had different customer service jobs, but I'm going to get it together, definitely. But being here at St. Mary's was a life-changing event for me. I met a lot of friends. I'm still here celebrating with them 20 years after graduating. So it has been an experience. The current events in my life. Currently, I am unemployed. I lost my job last year in 2025. And right now, I'm still looking for jobs, but I decided to take on this project for the 20th year anniversary because I thought it would be fun and a great keepsake for us and for me and my friends to see. Question. Thinking back when I first applied to St. Mary's as a teenager and when I entered into my freshman year, that experience for me was surreal. I was just doing it because that was what I thought that I needed to do. I just had to go to college. Once you graduate high school, you are to go to college. And so I applied and I got into St. Mary's, really not knowing what I was getting into. I just wanted to get away and have that college experience. And it worked out. I met some friends, 20 years long friends. I'm doing my time here. And freshman year, what can I say about that? I blended in with the friends that I made. It felt natural, even though I did struggle in some of my classes. I did not know what major that I wanted to pursue. My initial major was biology, and I ended up switching to Spanish, which was what I should have started in the beginning. And that's probably why I ended up a super senior, because I didn't know what I was doing. But I'm glad I made it through. I went to Costa Rica during my next to last semester here, and I was able to graduate with the Spanish degree. My question, what do I hope to be doing in the next 20 years? Other than being retired, I hope that I can make a positive impact. One of the interviewees that I had, he stated that he hoped to have a great impact on society and in the world. So I hope to make a great impact and be retired and have money to live on, especially if Social Security is gone and depleted. God help us all. But yes, my other goal is just to be rich. I need money. Definitely. We all need money. Well, the people who are rich, they definitely don't need money. But my goal is to be financially stable and don't have to worry about money ever again. All right, so that is my interview. Thank you, Markea, for interviewing today. Bye. Hello, coming to you live from the Campus Center, where this hallway I walk down plenty of times to collect my mail. This is a great memory for me, and this is where the movie theater is. I didn't really go to the movie theater like that, but I did see Dreamgirls here. They did play Dreamgirls here back in the day. Now, you know that was a very long time ago. But it's so great to be here in the place where I spent 5 years of my life. Fun times. Today is Saturday, June 13th, 2026, and we're here at St. Mary's College of Maryland Alumni Weekend. And today I have with me
Felicia Harris.
Hello, Felicia Harris. We just met a few minutes ago, and she is an alumni of St. Mary's College of Maryland. So I'm going to interview her. So you told me that this is your 15 year.
I graduated in 2011. Got here in 2007.
Thinking back when you first applied to St. Mary's as a teenager and entering into your freshman year, what was that experience like for you?
So I definitely had a culture shock because I'm from Baltimore. So it was definitely a lot slower.
Go Baltimore for you.
Yeah, a lot slower. Definitely a different camaraderie, different culture. I wasn't used to seeing people walk with no shoes on. Definitely just in the space where as though, you know, you had people come to class in bathing suits, and I'm just looking around like, wow, this is different. Wow. Yeah. So, of course, you know, you had the PJ attire, different things like that. So,
I do remember that.
It was definitely a huge culture shock for me.
All right. That's I don't remember bathing suit. Well, maybe I did. It's probably in the back of my mind, but I do remember the PJs and the no shoes or winter completely no code.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I was a political science major, so we had people from Kent Hall come. So they were definitely like in their bathing suits, ready to jump in the point.
Yeah.
So they would literally come to class and then literally go down to the point.
Oh wow, interesting. But yes, definitely, I believe you that happened. Since we just for the next question would be, do you remember the first time we met? But we just met right here in the campus center. I was making a video of the mailboxes, but you said you remembered my face.
Yes. So I was in charge. I was a part of BSU since my freshman year, and with Quantry Smoot and
Hey, Quantry!
her face and a lot of other faces were definitely predominant in that field. And she was like, these are the ones who did it before us, and we will continue that tradition. So Quantry was a senior here when I got here my freshman year, and she was the one that mentored me with Candy, a part of the MET program. And they showed me around school and different things like that. So yeah, her face is definitely in those BSU pictures.
All right, and for the final question, well, actually, what are the current events in your life? I didn't ask that. What are the current events in your life right now? Like, I guess recent or something that you want to discuss?
So I currently work for a grants program in Baltimore, helping different nonprofits receive funding to build houses, to build different things community programs and different things like that for different organizations. And then I just got accepted for my doctorate program.
All right.
Yeah, so I was doing pretty good.
Congratulations on that. What are you going to do for your doctorate?
Public administration.
Okay. Yes. And I wish you the best on your new journey with getting your doctorate.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I guess this rolls into it. What do you hope to be doing in the next 20 years other than, the 15 years? Your 15 years. What's your goals for the next 15 years?
To continue to help youth in Baltimore, to build and continue to work with city government. I just saw Brandon as he was leaving with his wife, as he celebrated 20 years.
Yes.
And just continuing to work with the citizens of Baltimore, because I feel like a due diligence and a duty to them.
That is beautiful. Well, thank you so much for interviewing with me. All weekend, I wanted to interview people, and I really do appreciate you taking the time. All right. Bye. Today is Saturday, June 13th, 2026, and we are here at St. Mary's College of Maryland for the Alumni Weekend, and I have with me today
Markea Pearson.
Hello, Markea Pearson. It's so lovely to meet you. I didn't even tell you my name. My name is Markea.
Nice to meet you, Markea.
Yes, nice to meet you. And she is an alumni of St. Mary's College of Maryland. You graduated in 2012, you said?
2014.
2014, she graduated. So my first question for you is, I would say, how have you been doing since graduating, during these past years?
A little over a decade. I've been doing well. I actually became a law enforcement officer, and so I've been doing that for 10 years now.
All right. You definitely like it. I assume so. All right. Let's see. Let's think back to when you first applied to St. Mary's as a teenager and entering into your freshman year. What was that experience like for you?
So, in all honesty, I didn't know St. Mary's existed.
Me either.
I got recruited for playing basketball.
Okay.
And so that's how I found out they existed. The coach back then was Coach Barb.
Okay.
Barbara. So got recruited. I applied, got in, and I mean it was a culture shock because I've kind of lived in the city more area.
You
and out here coming out here to more of a rural area, I was like, this is different. But you actually do love it. Love it. Love it.
It is beautiful.
You'll never get the serenity back. It'll never be this quiet again.
Never. I still can't believe I did not pay attention to the water when I was here. I was just focusing on trying to
graduate on time.
I didn't even pay attention to that. But the beauty of it, I'm like, how did this go over my head? I'm very upset.
Because we was trying to graduate on time. They take academics serious.
Yes, it's very serious.
They don't play with that honors college.
Right. Yes, this is an honors college. All right. And I guess, what do you hope to be doing in the next few years other than thinking towards retirement? Do you have any other goals in mind, or?
Well, I want to continue to see the world. I love traveling. So I do have bucket lists for like Japan and Tokyo and, Tokyo, Japan. And
okay,
because they like the Mario Karts and stuff. I keep saying it on TikTok, enjoy, to make you want to travel the world. So, I mean, aside from traveling, of course, I still have a couple years before I'm as old as others.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would like to start a family and stuff like that. So, until then, travel.
Yes, travel and start your family if you want to. It's your world. Do what you want to do. Yes, well, I do appreciate you taking the time out, and I'm glad I ran into you guys because I was just in there trying to record something to add more, but I do appreciate it and hope to see you around.
Yes.
More. You're in Baltimore, right?
The next one. Yes, ma'am.
I will see you around.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
We have come to the end of the Alumni Weekend, and I just felt that I wanted to do a reflection. We just had karaoke, a good karaoke night. I have, outside in regular karaoke scenes, we have never had this much fun, I can say, for myself.
It was an epic night.
This was epic. So, how did you feel about this weekend for Alumni Weekend?
Yeah. No, I think it was good to come back to St. Mary's. It was our 20th year, and it was really good to see like our crew back together, and I mean back in the suite, and I mean, doing the things that we should do, just make fun out of anything.
Yes, we had a good time.
Yeah. So it was a good time. I think this may have been one of the best karaoke nights I've ever attended.
Yeah, I said this is the best karaoke night.
And
yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so yeah. I mean, we had crabs, shrimp, and some of us had food from the food truck. So.
Yes, this was a great Alumni Weekend 2026, and hopefully we can come together again at some point on an actual vacation. Because this was a mini vacation, and a very short trip to see each other after so many years.
Yeah.
But yes, again, thank you for your first interview and for your reflection.
Nah.
Everybody else, I'm not going to.
So
see, this is what I got to deal with.
So we got to thank you, Markea, for
thank you, Markea,
for taking the time for interviews.
Yes.
We will look back and be like, she looked out for us.
Yes. We're gonna love this. Yes, and this concludes St. Mary's Alumni Weekend 2026. Thank you again, friends.
No, thank you.
Yes. Yay! Woo!
Toast to St. Mary's College of Maryland, the best college in the world.